Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where we are currently standing in Sil'dihn to unlock one of our variant dungeons for Endwalker. It's a key to the past. Shalomur is watching you expectantly. So, Desiree, does it mean you found a spare moment in your busy god-slaying agenda? Yeah, during her first talk, she had a short dialogue scene. I don't have it in there, sorry. Anyway, so Desiree, does this mean you have found a spare moment in your busy god-slaying agenda? I have. Wonderful, we actually have a letter addressed to you from Mistress Momodi. Go ahead and read through that, and then dig up the link pearl to use to convey your reply. Dear Desiree, I hope this letter finds you well and still taking guild jobs, because we've got one here with your name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something like this, but the client is a personal attendant to Her Royal Majesty Nanamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine? Let Shalomur know if you can make it over to Ul'dah to set up a meeting with his lady-in-waiting. I'm told it's nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience, Momodi. So what are you thinking, yay or nay? One does not simply refuse, Mistress Momodi. I take that as a assent then. Let me make a call. And done. Our tiny taskmaster is making arrangements as we speak. He says the lady here to meet is a Lalafell by the name of Kokoshu. Light brown hair, green eyes. She should be awaiting you outside the quicksand by the time you arrive. Fair fortune and safe travels. Now, then, let's go to Ul'dah. The fireworks are currently ongoing. The Rising event, you know. Mrs. Klingor, I presume? I am Kokoshu. But let us be clear from the outset, I'm not your true client. The person who wishes to engage your services is the Sultana, Nanamo herself. Really? Firstly, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself, and you can decide whether or not you wish to proceed. Okay. I trust you recall the tunnels beneath the city of Ul'dah? Yes. Once we fled through during the bloody banquet? I speak of course of the Sil'dihn Subterrane, the passages and waterways through which you made your escape on the day of that ill-fated victory banquet. It seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion, and the crew comprised primarily of immortal flames has since been put to work on repairs. In the process of restoring the masonry, however, we have come across an unexpected gate. It was described as antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed shut by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to the Sultana, and she has expressed a desire to investigate this strange portal firsthand. Furthermore, she feels that Masatarupin and the like are overprotective and will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. But are we going to send Her Royal Majesty into potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma? As a proven champion of Eorzea and veteran of countless heroic endeavors, it is to you whom we would entrust the Sultana's safety, besides which she would have it no other way. I see. Not sure about this, but if that's what the Sultana wants... Thank you, Mistress Klingor. It will mean a great deal to Her Grace. Please wait here, and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. Desiree, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging this selfish request of mine. I should hope, for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mystery at hand proves more intriguing than odious. We'll see. Kokoshu spoke broadly of what to expect, yes? But allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate flowery design. The flames were unable to ascertain its origin or significance, but I have seen such a motif before. The very same design adorns the key in my possession, the last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented and their promises to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of age. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, the things I would behold on my chosen path, but they were called away to false halls long before that day would arrive. With mother and father gone, I despaired of ever learning the key's purpose, and now this portal is found. Surely you understand why I cannot leave it unopened? There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. You see? I knew I could count on your enthusiasm. How reassuring will it be to have a veteran adventurer at my side. Not that I distrust Papashan or Pippin, of course, but if I told them, they would only seek to dissuade me from my course. As for Kokoshu, she was the first I brought into my confidence. She's after all my lady-in-waiting and serves as my double when I'm away. I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus, here we stand, and though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. If you could make your way directly to the excavation site in the central funnel, the foreman there has been instructed to permit you entrance. Considering the tunnels reach all the way to the palace, security protocols dictate that you receive reports anytime someone enters the ruins. I will take that as my signal to join you, via the secret passages, of course. Now let's make our preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. And down here was it, right? Yeah. Mrs. Klinger, Lady Kokoshu says you are to have unrestricted access to the ruins for some manner of confidential assignment. I wonder, does this have anything to do with what they found in that collapsed section, or... Actually, never mind that. I'm not meant to ask any questions. The rubble's been mostly cleared away, but please, do watch your footing down there. Wouldn't want you tripping over a loose rock in the gloom. Variant dungeon with Sil'dihn Subterrane is now accessible. Variant dungeons are a new type of duty featuring branching paths. Okay, what do we have as actions? Cure and Rampart. Good, let's enter. Key. The Sil'dihn Subterrane. Now, you can do variant dungeons as a light party or something anywhere between 1 and 4 players. But for the sake of recording, it's easier to do it alone. 3 more gates. It would seem we have a choice to make. Do your instincts pull me one way or another? If I were to listen to mine... This one. Yeah, that is what I wanted to do too. Oh, we picked the same gate. Let's settle that then. Now, I heard if you poke the same gate as Nanamo, you find an extra treasure chest on the way, but treasures in here are usually not worth much. So, these creatures look distinctly unfriendly, if you'd be so kind. Barely a test of your metal, I see. Well done. You can walk through this pipe, I think. Summon of rodents? Surely even I can best a couple of mice. Not mice, not mice, definitely not mice. Yeah, the Silver's diamonds are worthless. Now, if we choose the path Nanamo wanted to walk in the beginning, whatever it is, summon of rodent, surely even I can best a couple of mice? Ah, not mice, not mice. Definitely not mice. These are not mice, that is correct. Oh, come on. God, my poor heart. As I want to say, if you take the path Nanamo wants to take, you find another treasure chest here. Strange to think with these giant pipes that are unseen, just yawns beneath the streets of Ul'dah. All yours, Desiree. That cover at the back is positively clogged. Would more water flush out the mud, I wonder? Sure. Oh, that redirected the water flow. It's the first I've seen such a mechanism at work. Now, this mechanism only changes the boss mechanic for this boss. It doesn't do anything more. It isn't for the paths directly. Where do we suppose that water went to? We will see in a moment, Nanamo. Don't worry. Why would the hacker Tonshare be down here? It seems disinclined to let us pass peacefully. playing games? Mind the barrel tops. Must be some reason for those markings. Yeah, blue is a donut, red is a circle. What's that noise? Something's coming down the drainage pipes? Now, Colossal Launch flips the barrel symbols. So, stand where he doesn't hit you with that. Okay. Oh. And victory is yours. I'm blessed to keep company with such a formidable ally. Ah, that breeze feels wonderful after that stuffy closeness of the tunnels. Oh, respite was short-lived, I see. Okay. And here's our second choice for this path. But my key was not made to open this gate. It says here 2 eyes are needed to see. 2 eyes. Some kind of riddle, do you suppose? Now, I'm not quite certain how you're about to figure it out without trial and error. But the correct things are this and this. Hey, Future Mace here. Yeah, I figured out where you get the hint for which sacks are the right one. Namely, along the middle path, there is the path that leads you to the royal treasure chamber of Sil'dihn. And in there you find the notes of a robber who probably perished there somewhere. It reads, rare green stone, malachite portico green, and yellow sacks. And atop the rubble, empty space, corner amount of earth. So the green sack atop the rubble, and the corner amount of earth, so in a pile of earth in the corner, and there the yellow sack. It's a bit cryptic, but this is supposed to be the hint that tells you this. Good. Let's carry on. This opens the road to the ending 1 and 2. Picking any other choice opens this gate. Oh, there's no simple pattern on the floor. This is a teleportation portal. Let's see where it leads, shall we? Any other choice opens this gate and you continue down path 3 and 4. Where have we come to? Columns blocking the path we mean to take, no less. Will not let us pass without a fight. Good. Would have abandoned their cleaning gear in here. And why do I feel I've seen these particular brushes before? Now, you can continue down this path. This finishes path 2. Or you first open this door. It was seemingly discovered the custodian's closet. Have you heard the Ul'dah folktale of a magic ewer? It is said it could scoop up any amount of water at once. It was locked away after it drained an entire oasis. Talk of jugs behind barred doors remind me of a legend, is all. Shall we continue on? Yes, as I said, and not opening that door opens path 2. And if you took path 3 and 4, you come through this gate to the same boss. Soapy sidekick, Silky. I know this creature. This was Silky, a familiar which cleaned the palace once upon a time. Strange, its aether feels awfully, well, familiar, if you pardon the pun. Squeaky white. Squeaky left. Stand to the back right, I guess. Killing sucks. You see that bubble around its path? It must be how it channels its cleaning magic. Queen is in. Slide forward and then use the cross. Jack! It's just not possible! Yeah, the bosses in variant dungeons also vary their abilities a little bit. Depending on which path you take, and this was the one for path 1. The special ability with a Jax. The paths are labeled in the soap now. I feel that means business. final boss of Aether confirmed my suspicion. It was definitely Mother who created this Silky. What have we here? Such a beautiful garden. Not the sort of place one expects to find at the end of a grimy tunnel. And this table where... These things belong to Mother and Father. This must have been their quiet little retreat. A familiar put in place to protect it. I'd have liked to come here with them, but it's comforting to feel the echo of their presence nonetheless. While I should like to linger still, I fear Papa-chan will soon note my absence. Let us be away. Good, and we are back to the switch before the first boss, and this time I don't use it. Just to show off a difference in boss mechanics. These waterways are in dire need of maintenance. I must arrange something with the palace custodians. A hackathon chair? Why would it make its lair in this muddy pit? What's that noise? Something coming down the drainage pipes? Yeah, sludge. And victory is yours. I'm blessed to keep company with such a formidable ally. All this greenery makes for a nice change. And look, have you ever seen fruit like these? The fruit must have drawn them here. Yeah, the paths can slightly vary with what kind of mobs you encounter here. Last time we had others. Sometimes you take the path here down and up, or this time we took a path up to the left then. And it slightly varies what kind of mobs we encounter. He was not made for this, so... Ah, that seems to do the trick. The riddle itself yet confounds me. Puzzle for another day. next Ilmo. Every Ilmo of this place is infested. Such fluffy, puffy flowers. Now, as I said, last one, path 1 and 2, you need to answer this question here correctly with this one and this one. With the 2 correct ore samples. Here's another choice. Path 3 and path 4. For path 3, you step into all of these fields. These flower puffs and pop them. Path 4, you don't do that. I know this creature. This is Silky, familiar which came to planets once upon a time. Oh, crap. I got dropsy. Heal through the dot. All those puffs in a row. You best keep your toes. Okay. Ugh. That rolling through was mean. Silky's effort to accept the same feel as mother's. What a beautiful garden. Mother must have wanted to protect this place. Why else it was Silky to guard it? Imagine her coming here with father to simply sit and enjoy the tranquility. A shelf full of cutlery and a table made for 2. This is a haven of joyful memories. Mother, father, I will do all in my power to see this sanctuary remains unspoiled. Okay, but I think I ended for this episode. We continue this next time. Yeah, when we return again to the Sil'dihn Subterrane, because we are not finished there. I think I do of the paths we haven't done. Path 2 is missing still off screen, and path 3 I did in the broken recording. Yeah. Okay, until next time, I'm Mace and don't get lost.